So I have the 75 set up. It's all finished up. I've had quite a few people ask me what plants are in here, so I figured I would just do like kind of like a tour of his new tank. So 75 gallon. Just finished it up not too long ago, probably a few weeks ago. I dark started it, so hardscape and water were in there for like a month with no light, filters running. And the filters were already used on a different setup, so they already had plenty of beneficial bacteria and everything set up. But so far, so good. He's been in there, I don't know, a week or two now, and he is loving it. So all of the rock is all volcanic rock. Got some big chunks in there, which he is very fond of. I think he likes them a little too much, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of weird. So, as far as plants go, that's hornwort, pearlweed. That just went in yesterday. I don't know how that's going to do. Java fern Wendelov. That's kind of dotted everywhere because I ended up with a lot of it. That all came from that plant right there. It threw a ton of babies off and then kind of started to die back. So we'll see what happens with that. And then that is regular Java fern. Anubias, Amazon sword. I don't have good luck with Amazon sword. I don't know what the deal is. I've put it in like actual substrate. I've put root tabs. Nothing really works. It always just kind of melts for me. And then there's Java moss tied off on a bunch of spots. It's also dotted into cracks and whatnot. And then in the back is Rotala. And I don't remember which variation it is, but it grows like crazy. It does great in this. I have it in another setup too, and it just grows like mad. Then there's more Anubias back there. That's more hornwort. Uh, I think that was dwarf sag, but I don't remember. That's kind of dotted around too. And then the pleco. There is a pleco. I do keep a pleco with the turtle. They don't care about each other at all. The pleco doesn't want anything to do with the turtle. The turtle, he kind of just like watches the pleco, and it's pretty funny. He's like, he'll just come up and watch him, and then the pleco gets annoyed and swims off. But they're chill together. If the pleco gets any bigger, I'll probably find him a different place to go, just because I do kind of worry about it. But so far, so good. There's a bunch of black mollies in there. There's also different mollies, right there. They have bred in the last setup I had them in, the 40 gallon, but they haven't bred in a long time, so I don't know what the deal is with them. They'll probably go again. There's a bunch of shrimp in there too. They hide really well. They really don't like the turtle. They do a good job of keeping stuff clean though, so I do keep them in there, and they are a good snack if you can catch one. But yeah, a bunch of a mono shrimp, and then I bought what was supposed to be a mono shrimp, but the person didn't really know what I was talking about, so I think I ended up with a bunch of cherry shrimp too somehow. So they're in there, and then mystery snails. I don't hate snails. A lot of people freak out about snails, but they do a pretty good job of keeping stuff clean. As long as you don't overfeed, it's usually pretty much fine as far as like snail populations. And then even if snail populations do get out of control, I can throw some assassins in there and they can take care of it. But there's more pearlweed there, and then there's the Rotala all up the back. Very happy boy. As far as light goes, that's a Aqueon OptiBright. That came with this tank. So I got a really crazy deal on this tank. It was the stand, the tank, the light, and the filter. So it's a Fluval 407. That guy there. And then I also put my old CJ Whale 500 on there. Just to be safe. But So for the stand, the tank, the light, filter, bunch of extra stuff, it was $185, I think. Crazy marketplace deal. If you need anything aquarium related, definitely check marketplace. It's top notch as far as deals go. There's not a single scratch in this whole tank. It's flawless. And then the basking area, that's the same from the last video I uploaded. I didn't want to run it on this tank because I was kind of like going for like a more like nice aquascape setup, but I just wanted to get him in there. I'll probably redo it eventually, but that's working out. The only thing I've changed on that is I put this little platform on the bottom. I don't know, it kind of encourages him to go up there. He's been basking like not that much lately, so anything I can do to get him up there, I'll do. And then, there are floating plants too. So he eats quite a bit of them, which is cool. That's fine. There's giant duckweed and I think it's mini water lettuce. But he really doesn't care about plants all that much as far as like uprooting them. The only thing is like he'll break off the rotala, like the tall stems in the back, but it's fine because you can just replant it and it just keeps growing. Oh, also as far as substrate goes, it's Fluval Stratum, the bioactive one, I think, if I remember right. And I basically only did that in the back, so it's piled up way higher in the back. You can see there. So the front, there's no aqua soil at all. There's root tabs dotted around for like the pearlweed and the Amazon sword, but that's it. So I put it in bags, like the mesh bags. I think there's some in here still. So I just put it in like these, I don't know, I guess they're for like laundry, but yeah, I just filled those about halfway and then put those in the back. I think you can kind of see them still over here. Yeah, so there's a bag with aqua soil in it. There's a ton of sand in the back, so I over sanded the back just to make it easier for plants to grab onto, because he does uproot them pretty easy. But even if he does uproot them, I just replant them and they keep going, so everything's been fine. I do. You wanna say hi? So yeah, I just figured I'd give like a quick tour, show the whole setup. It's working out pretty well. He is so excited. He's constantly running around doing all kinds of stuff. He has actually started eating fish again. So for a long time he just, so it's weird. He'll go through spurts. He'll not eat a fish for, I don't know, 2 years or something, and then one day he'll just go on a rampage and eat like 6 fish in a day. There's no telling when he's going to do it or anything, and it's not consistent, so you kind of just have to live with it. But yeah, he has started chasing the fish a lot more since I put him in this setup. He did get one the other day. I don't know which one he got because it seems like they're all still in there, but there was remnants of fish for sure, so he did get one. But he's been super active since I put him in here. And the snails are hilarious to watch because they'll just climb to the highest point they can and then just parachute off. Things I do want to change, I do want to put a background on it. I don't know if I'm just going to do black like the last one. That turned out looking really great. I really liked it, but I don't know. I kind of want to do something different. I don't want to do like one of those printed jungle ones or whatever, but as far as the background, it helps hide all of this stuff, the filters and whatnot. It'll look way better with a background on it. But as far as like a planted turtle tank, epiphyte plants like Anubias, Java ferns, stuff like that, that's the way to go for sure. Because he, pretty much every day, that Java fern right there, it's pulled out of there. So today I actually finally just glued it to a rock. Hopefully it'll stay there, but there's no telling. It's best bet just to get stuff that doesn't need to be rooted, because he's gonna uproot most stuff. I did get lucky with him because he really doesn't eat the plants other than the floating plants, which is fine. I don't really care about him eating the floating plants, especially duckweed. What's up, happy boy? But there's random wood dotted through there. Big old chunk back there. There's also the Windelov Java fern on that, and more moss. There's more moss down there, and the Anubias. Speedman. I think he does have retained scoots right now. So the plastron, that sheds a lot. I've never had a problem with him shedding that. He sheds that all the time. Probably once or twice a year he sheds the bottom of his shell off. But the top, I've never seen him shed a scoot. And he might have, and I just didn't see it. I don't know. But I've had him for, I don't know, probably 6 years now. And he does have proper lighting. He does eat all kinds of stuff. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to get him some wheat germ pellets just to try that out, see if that helps. But, I don't know. He seems totally fine to me. And he's got UVB up there and the heat and all that. But, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that rock right there, that's a hefty one. That one's probably 30 or so pounds. That one I love just because you can see like the lava flow marks in it. Super cool rock. So yeah, that's the whole tour of his setup. If you got any questions, just leave a comment or whatever, and I'll get back to you. It's not like I got a big channel. I'm not super busy or anything. I really like doing this stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. Goodbye.